Okay guys, it is time for a new update here on the Bitcoin price, because as you guys know, the Bitcoin price is still falling lower. We are still in our $1.2 million short position. We already took $35,000 out of that trade, but I just scaled it up recently because, guys, let's just jump right into the chart so you are prepared for the next big price move that is going to occur for Bitcoin. We are also going to talk about the DXY, since this will definitely also have an impact. As soon as the DXY will reverse, we can be prepared that Bitcoin will also gain in strength again. So let's take a look at all of these charts. Let me tell you exactly what my game plan is now for the next 24 hours, the next days and weeks, also with my trades. And if you are subscribed and you have the bell active on my channel, you won't miss out on any future uploads. Guys, the yesterday's video sadly got completely destroyed by the YouTube algorithm, guys. Normally, each and every single video of mine gets 1,000 thumbs up, a lot of comments, but yesterday, guys, almost none of my subscribers saw this video in their subscription box. So guys, make some noise for the YouTube algorithm, smash up a like, don't forget to subscribe, activate the bell next to the subscription button, and for sure leave a comment down below. That supports me the most. But now let's just jump right into the charts so I can also give you an update on my trades. So guys, what has happened within the last couple of hours? We were talking about a potential bounce here yesterday. This was the point where we took some profits out of this trade, but we need to keep in mind here that when we bounce, that we still remain inside of the symmetrical triangle. And when I made my video yesterday where we took some profits here, I already told you that the likelihood is still right now bigger that we drop into the symmetrical triangle once again and the bears get a chance to break it to the downside, just because our huge rising broadening wedge, which we perfectly predicted to be broken to the downside a couple of days ago. That's why we also started opening short positions. We scaled them now up already multiple times, since we expected the price to fall lower and lower. And what we can see here is that once we now fell into the symmetrical triangle, the bears immediately tried to break it to the downside. We saw a quick fake out, right? And so far we have seen a massive fake out to the upside and a very small one to the downside. This definitely shows us that the bulls so far have used already much more of their power. And I think that right now the likelihood of us breaking to the downside here on the 4-hourly time frame is still higher than breaking to the upside. And this is also because the DXY is right now still going parabolic. And I think we can expect the DXY to soon hit a point of correction, but I think that it can easily pump maybe 10 to 20% again before we see a correction in the DXY. And this also depends a little bit on the global market situation, right? But if we see a massive correction here, right, all the way down, that would be definitely a correction where Bitcoin in that time period can gain a lot of strength, especially if on the way up for the DXY, Bitcoin now bottoms out around the $16,000 to $14,000 levels, right, for this bear market. But since we haven't seen a breakout yet, let me tell you what I'm looking out for in the next 24 hours. I'm looking out for the 1-hourly time frame, because the 1-hourly time frame is still valid here for this 4-hourly chart pattern. For sure, we need to wait till a 4-hourly candle closes below this chart pattern, but the 1-hourly will tell us when this happens, because we need to see a confirmed breakout. We want to see if we drop now again to the downside, that Bitcoin actually, after retesting the support, first of all gets rejected and not pumps inside of the triangle again, or like here, it needs to get a bounce in, but we just break into the triangle again. No confirmed breakout, right? If we then finally get here, confirmed breakout, Bitcoin gets rejected, I'm going to scale up my short positions once again as soon as we break the old low point. So this point over here, after we broke to the downside and we got a retest, as soon as this is broken to the downside, that's the point where a breakout is confirmed, and that's the moment where I would actually scale up my short positions. But this is not the case yet, and I can tell you a symmetrical triangle, guys, is definitely a little bit more of a bearish chart pattern if it's in a downtrend, but not by much. It's like a 60-40% chance. And since the big time frames are right now telling such contradicting things, we see that with this big fake out to the upside here on the bull side, and also the small fake out on the bear side, we can see that the bears and the bulls are fighting for control here very, very badly, because everybody knows the sharks in the market, the whales in the market, the retailers, the hodlers, everybody knows as soon as we get a decision here, this will have a huge impact over the following days and weeks for the Bitcoin price. And since everybody knows that, the bulls and the bears are fighting to try to get their breakout in the direction that they are positioned to make the most amount of profits. So guys, let's just keep an eye on the 1 hourly. As soon as the 1 hourly candle breaks below the old high point, and on top of that, a 4 hourly candle is about to close. So as soon as the 1 hourly candle closes below the old low point and at the same time a 4 hourly candle closing, I'm going to scale up my short trades once again. I'm going to scale them up till the entry price is at around the $20,000 level. I will put the stop loss in a profit. We already took $35,000 out of this trade. We already took $5,000 out of the BNB and Ethereum short trade that we had open. So we made a nice profit on the way down. And if we should reverse here, I'm just closing my shorts. I'm scaling up my long position a little bit, my long-term swing long position a little bit with profits I made from these shorts. And then we are just letting the market run. But as I just said, right now, the likelihood is sadly still a little bit higher to the downside. But guys, I'm going to update you in tomorrow's video. Now make sure to activate the bell. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, so you can activate the bell. Leave a thumbs up, guys. I would really appreciate if we could smash the 1,000 likes once again, and this video could get into the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to leave a comment down below. I really, really appreciate each and every single one of you leaving comments, leaving feedback in the comments down below. And besides that, tomorrow I'm going to give you an update on my trades, so don't miss out on that. And I'm always going to let you know when I open my next trade. Just as I said 3 days ago in my video, guys, I'm going short. But guys, we're going to see us in the next one. Till then, bye.